display of affection. I had to watch this short several times, mainly on how this short is going to play out. Out of all the shorts that I've seen from this is actually an episode or shorts that I had trouble with, kind of like the other episodes from My Little Pony, especially doing that marathon earlier this year. This involves Rarity just trying to not make a dress, but also just trying to show off in front, trying to actually give people to get in an audience before coming inside of her store. It's mainly of just trying to make a perfect shot while also completely making the inside room good to look at, which will get people so much attention. And she cannot mess this up, otherwise her boss or critics or something won't able to give her the approval if she fails. And as far as I'm concerned, this really gave Rarity a very difficult time to actually try to make this whole thing work out for her own and for her business. But when Sunset and Rarity came across a painting that actually caught so many people's attention, this gave her an idea by completely doing some painting in order to make the dress really good and also making her store really great. But at the same time, she's not really a great artist. She's the greatest when it comes to making a dress, but not on a paper where she has to use paint. But with Sunset Shimmer, she found a way to help Rarity fix the fashionista situation. In the next morning, she completely made a great background of confetti and paint, and also making the dresses really great to look at now. And I really have to admit, that's probably something that I actually admire when it comes to Sunset Shimmer just trying to do the right thing. And this actually completely gave Rarity's boss the approval. And as for Sunset Shimmer, let's just say that by the time that this short came out in 2018, a lot of fan art and stuff like that. And I really think that they probably are trying way too hard to make Sunset Shimmer obviously the main focus, but then again, Sunset had so much of a cult following after Rainbow Rocks premiered in 2014, so it's really no surprise that they're doing all of this to make Sunset Shimmer really good. Especially the fact that this came out almost a month before Forgotten Friendship. So anyway, I honestly think that this short isn't bad, but at the same time, I just couldn't get into it. Mainly the fact that I'm not really interested with the situation that Rarity is in. Not saying that it's a bad thing, it's just that the fact that she's just trying to have the front house be decorated with the dress and the paintings around it, I really think that's basically what other people do when it comes to the businesses, when it comes to making a dress. Granted, it is something that fashionista people like Rarity do in order to get some kind of attention, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that I'm not into fashion stuff like she is, or the fact that this is just basically what life is like when you're working on dresses and just trying to make your businesses really good when it comes to giving an impression to so many people. And I really think that's something that I can actually like about this episode, is just trying to make an impression in front of so many people on what hobby or activity you're in. And the fact that she's not having a good time just trying to execute it good, I honestly think that her struggle in this really goes to show that she really definitely needs help from her friends in order to make it work, because you can't do all this on your own. It's always impossible, no matter what kind of activity you're into. There's always going to be other people, like artists, to do most of the work while you also pay for them in order to make that work happen. That's something that actually makes this short good, in my opinion. It makes this short entertaining and really good to watch, but at the same time, I still won't recommend it whatsoever. Mainly the fact that I'm not into fashion like Rarity is. So, just to be a bit nice, I'm giving this short a 6.75 out of 10. As much as I really think that this short could have been as much as I could get into the short on how it's trying to do and how they're just trying to make Rarity's life a really good purpose in the world of Equestria Girls, I just still couldn't get into it. But then again, I can't get into all the episodes, and there's always going to be some episodes that are going to be mediocre from my view.